I have never seen an animated version of the Little People dog before, and I am genuinely delighted. I cannot resist animated Christmas cartoons or Christmas cartoons. I just cannot resist them at all. And I grew up with Little People toys, like many people of my generation, but I've only seen a couple of Little People shows, and I decided this was the perfect time to check out Little People Christmas Fun. And the story itself is actually very, very sweet. But I do want to just mention the dog. The dog is that iconic dog with the kind of the black pointy ears and the orange collar and the very distinct face. And as soon as I saw it in animation, because I'd forgotten about the dog, of course, but as soon as I saw it in animation, it came flooding back to me. So for me as an adult, there's an element of relatability there. So for young children watching it who also have that Little People dog, I can definitely see them recreating scenes from this with the toys or coming up with their own similar Christmas narratives involving the dog and the other characters. It's definitely something that's very recognisable. This is a 1988 cartoon, and while on the one hand it feels a little dated for sure, it's definitely got a timeless message. Our two protagonists, our two very young children, have split up with their parents to go and do Christmas shopping, and that includes buying each other gifts. They are siblings, of course, and one of them is quite sensible with their money and sticks to their plan. The other one has a more haphazard approach to buying things, and they shove everything in the shopping trolley, and they're planning on getting their brother's present last. They know exactly what they want to get him. And then when it gets to the end of the shopping trip, they realise that because they hadn't stuck to the list, they haven't got any money left. And they're unable to buy this present, and they are distraught. And they did ask their father if they could borrow some money to buy this present, and perhaps surprisingly to me, the father said no. Not out of nastiness, but to teach his daughter a lesson. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, I feel like that's not the right time to teach that lesson because that means that the brother would be going without a present. You're punishing the child, the daughter, but at the same time, the son is the one who is missing out. So I'm not 100% in agreement with that. But what followed is an education about the true meaning of Christmas. I don't mean the spiritual aspect or the religious aspect, but the part about coming together as family. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You can make presents, you can spend time with each other, and she spends the rest of the episode trying to work out what she's going to get her brother for Christmas because she's got no money. And her family, her grandparents, her parents kind of help her to come up with some ideas. And it's all about the true meaning of giving, not just spending money. And it is very sweet. It's not very long, it's about half an hour, maybe just short of that. And I think it was paced very well. It got to the point quite quickly. What followed was a lot of Christmas merriment, things like chopping down trees, baking Christmas cookies, the grandmothers talking about making this delicious Christmas dinner, which definitely made my mouth water. So it is very festive. The characters are all very likeable. Again, I'm not 100% confident that I agree with the father's decision. But aside from that, I think everything made a lot of sense. And I think it tells the meaning of Christmas about coming together as a family rather than spending money very well. It was very beautifully animated, very soft, very gentle, easy on the eyes. And the dog, of course. It amused me because I just saw the dog in this and instantly I pictured the plastic toy version and it made me smile. It really did make me smile. It's cute, it's fun, it's festive. It's definitely got a good message in it. And I don't care that I'm not the target audience. It brought me back a wave of nostalgia in some ways. And I rather enjoyed it.